Welcome back everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with the 2022 Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro. Now this has 1000 horsepower, 545 pounds-feet of torque, 6.5 litre V12 engine. The car itself now weighs 2,454 pounds, has off-road tyres, all-wheel drive and off-road suspension, and it can now do 0 to 60 in 2.217 seconds, 0 to 103.917 seconds, and go to a top speed of 222 miles an hour. So yeah, the fastest Aston Martin that we've had on this series so far has been the DBR1 from 1958, meaning it's also the oldest car in the current top 20. But this should hopefully be faster than that car, because the acceleration, launch and braking are all excellent. The handling is still fairly good despite the off-road suspension and off-road tyres. The off-road capability is surprisingly pretty damn great, given despite the fact that the suspension hasn't been raised too much over what it is in standard form. And even though it's not got the highest of top speeds from any car that we've had on this series, you know, we don't typically get up to 200 mile an hour plus. It's more about whether or not it can hold a reasonable high rate of speed, you know, 170, 180 through certain areas. So yeah, this car could go either way. It could be a terrible car, it could be a pretty quick car, but we've had plenty of cars in the top 10, for instance, that you really wouldn't expect to be quick on an off-road course that are actually fairly rapid. So yeah, this could well join them up in that top 10. So let's see. It's easily one of the loudest cars that we've had on this series. No turbochargers or anything like that restricting the noise on this whatsoever, and revving up to nearly 11,000 RPM as well. Means this is an absolute screamer. Quite frankly, if any car's going to beat the current leader, the Spania, then it's going to be this. Given it's pretty great in terms of all the handling and the acceleration. It's also got some off-road capability despite the way that it looks. 182 down there is pretty sharpish. Don't know whether it's possible or not, but we could well get our first sub 3 minute time. I think the car would have to be pretty damn special to manage that. But this is dealing with everything okay so far. Even that jump wasn't too bad. Especially dealing with the all-wheel drive system pretty nicely, considering it was rear-wheel drive originally. Any debris though might well slow us down a fair bit, given it's not the heaviest of vehicles. Heavier vehicles do tend to deal with road furniture and rocks and whatnot a lot better. Hopefully we're going to be able to dance around most of that, considering this has really rather good agility, despite being quite a long car. It's loud because of how low my volume is, and yet it's still quite audible. So I hope you can hear me. Yeah, it's a very, very loud car, but a very good sounding one regardless. Brakes are definitely helping keep it all in check. It's nothing worse than a car that is fast but doesn't have the brakes to match. See, they're not much good when you're in the air, but they do really come in handy when you need to do an emergency stop of sorts. On. We're not going to be below 3 minutes, but it's going to be close for the top end. Come on. Oh, we've done it. We've got a new leader, the Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro. 3 minutes 7.648. Incredibly close, but still more than a second quicker than the Spania GTA Spano, which was hardly a slouch, and that improved upon the Mercedes AMG GT Black Series, which was in second place by more than a second as well. So yeah, it seems like each time we get a new leader, we do improve by about a second or so, which is, yeah, really rather quite impressive. So yeah, that's not only the fastest car that we've had so far, but it's also now the fastest Aston Martin, beating the DBR1 by more than 6 seconds or so. In fact, it's just below 6 seconds, because yeah, we managed 3 minutes 13.638 in that Aston Martin DBR1. So yeah, nearly 6 seconds quicker than that car. And that means we're also quicker than the Pagani Huayra R in third, which was in third place, the Pagani Huayra, the Lotus 340R, the Rimac Nevera, Fast and Furious Dodge Charger, Hot Wheels 2 Jets, Lancia 037 Stradale, and we knock the Lamborghini Huracan STO out of the top 10. So yeah, a glorious car, sounds amazing, even better in terms of handling and speed and whatnot when you're on the road in its normal road tyres, but still, just goes to show that this car and cars like it can be quite versatile in terms of what they can do on this game. So yeah, get out there and get it if you haven't already, and you can get it by getting 20 points in the current festival playlist. Well worth getting, doesn't take very much time to get those points, and yeah, at the end of the day you get a fantastic racer, quite frankly. Nonetheless, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.